Hey guys, Swordsman here. I got a game of Gears of War 3 beta. I got into this yesterday. I hopped in there and, yeah, this is one of the games I had. Now, let me tell you a little bit about my Gears of War history. Gears of War 1 was one of the very first games I ever bought for the Xbox. And it was at Lazy Boy's recommendation. And he's in this game, actually, and he's pretty good at Gears. Once upon a time in Gears 1, back when he played it almost non-stop, he was ranked ridiculously high when it came to the Gears leaderboards and stuff out of the whole worldwide. So Lazy Boy has always been a fan of Gears. I got it as one of my first Xbox games. I thought I had killed that guy that was down. Imagine my surprise. Whoops. Anyway, so when I first got Gears 1, I bought this game thinking it was a first-person shooter. Boy, was I in for a shock. I think I played about 2 hours of Gears 1 multiplayer, and then I was like, okay, this isn't for me, not right now. My Xbox is brand new. I'm new to the console. This is not working for me. Get me back into first-person shooter. I then got Call of Duty 4, and then I kinda, the rest was history when it came to third-person shooters. With that said, I never got the second one. I actually heard a lot of bad reviews about it, but I understand that from hardcore Gears fans, it has gotten a ton better since the various patches and stuff to work on the problems it had when it first came out. And so this rolled around, I decided to get into the open beta. Well, not, I guess open beta or whatever, if you pre-ordered or you bought Bulletstorm. I pre-ordered, was given a code that apparently only works in the United States, so that kind of sucked, even though I pre-ordered it from GameStop, so I was like, what the fuck, dude? But anyway, I'm in, Lazy Boy is in, Elder Abyss is in, Holy Hand Grenade is in. He's about as new to the Gears series as I am as well. So basically, Lazy Boy in this particular game, it was brutal watching that. You guys remember that movie, Crocodile Dundee? I know this is kind of going a little too far for some of my younger audience here, but there's a movie called Crocodile Dundee, and there's a scene in it where the skinny guy is sitting on a cooler along a lake, and he's drinking a beer. This guy wanders out with a gun, and he's like, "What are you doing? You spent your money on beer and you didn't buy a gun?" Skinny guy goes, "No, I don't need a gun. I got a dunk." And then this big guy came out of the bushes and fucking beat the shit out of the guy with the gun, right? That's kind of what it's like bringing Lazy Boy into a game like this, because he's the expert, and in this one in particular, he mostly carried our asses, as you'll see in the kill feed and in the final score. This is a game of, basically, I guess it's equivalent to the team deathmatch type stuff. Each round you start off with 15 respawns plus the initial 5 deaths, so like 20 kills per round, and it goes the best out of 3. This particular game did go to all 3 rounds, so it was a bit of a longer game that I had to edit down and cut out some respawn delays and a couple just me spawning, running out, and just dying kind of quick or boring parts. So this was edited down to, I think it's like 11 minutes or so, down from 22 minutes, so it's kind of like Battlefield. You'll just have to deal with it, really. So far, after a couple hours of playing it, this game's kind of badass. I actually like it. I never really thought I would get into third-person shooters that much. Like, I've played GTA 4 and I've played Red Dead Redemption, but they don't really count as something like this, you know? They're just like fun little third-person shooters with auto-aim, for fuck's sake, you know? But I actually like it. The more I began to learn the weapon spawns, it kind of reminded me more of a Halo than it did like a Battlefield or Call of Duty. I don't know if that's like blasphemy to try to say this reminded me more of Halo or whatnot, but it did with the random weapon spawns that you gotta learn and stuff like that. I am definitely enjoying it. It seems if you get a group of people that kind of stick together and move from cover to cover together, and you can really hold down an area and stuff, and it's pretty damn fun. I think so far, just in the first 2 or 3 hours that I've spent playing it, it's probably going to make its way onto my buy list come September, because it was a good time. As I said, Elder Abyss has it. I played a couple matches with him. I know he's a Gears expert. Lazy Boy's a Gears expert. Pink Eye Panda, that I play with a bit, is a Gears guy. So I think between those 3, I should have enough guys that are giving me tips and helping me train up my Gears skills. So should make for a pretty good time this fall, or I guess late summer, whatever. September, fall, or late summer. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Probably fall. Anyway, off topic. So what have you guys thought about Gears 3? So far, it's pretty cool. I think I need to learn to use my shotgun a bit more because it seems like the sawed-off shotgun is pretty good if you can remember to pull it out when you get into the ideal range for it. It seems to really shine because I've had more than a couple of things where a guy got too close and I'm just trying to shoot him with my Lancer and he pulls out his shotgun like he's supposed to and just fucking blows me away. So I think learning to use all of my weapons instead of just the primary will help me out a good bit. But that's really my thoughts on that. We are about halfway through this. I am 6 kills, 11 downs. And at first I was like, wait, I had thought that downs must have meant how many times I was shot. But then I was actually told that having more downs is actually a good thing. So I'm like, yay, I got those a lot. I sure can rake in the assists, but I'm not quite the finisher offer type of person just yet. But hey, I figure if I'm putting people down and other people are getting the kill, so be it. It's still the same team winning and getting the kill as long as you're dead. It doesn't have to be me that gets the final kill. I just will take satisfaction knowing that I helped get them there. So that's a pretty cool thing. The graphics of the game is fantastic. I love the little elements to the game that it has. There's one map and it has like a scoreboard up in the middle of it. If you shoot it enough, it'll collapse, and if there's enemies down there, it'll crush them. And if you bring it down, it blocks off certain lines of sight and stuff. So that was a pretty cool element. The map design seems fairly good, reasonably balanced and symmetrical for the ones that I've played so far. So that's been a pretty big positive, because you gotta have good map balance. How maps are balanced and designed really does impact the flow of the game, and the better that is, the better your game will be, especially for its longevity. This one, we had thought at first that this map was all about who can control the one-shot, but then we quickly learned the one-shot wasn't such a big idea, or big deal on this map. It's all about that mortar launcher thing. Mortar, strike, caller, whatever. And once we figured out that we need to rush to that off the spawn to get control of that, and then it fell into Lazy Boy's more than capable hands, and all of a sudden we started to take more control of this particular game, and things started to happen for us. But not to say that Holy Hand Grenade's attempts and efforts on the one-shot were not appreciated. I'm pretty sure I probably couldn't use it either. He was trying. Then we actually got a host migration here, and that's actually something I wanted to talk about. Because in the actual game, it has both peer-to-peer hosting, but it also has dedicated servers. So if you go into the ranked matches, you're on dedicated. If you go into a public matches, you're in the peer-to-peer. And so if the dedicated servers are ever acting up or something, you can just hop back in and fall back onto the public matches. And that seems like a pretty cool thing. Look at this. Even in this game, I can still fail at a grenade toss. I don't even know why I try throwing grenades anymore. Oh well, not much I can do other than just fail miserably and hope it's entertaining for you guys. Alright, so we covered the dedicated and the host peer-to-peer hosting. That was a nice little triple. Not mine, however. I got a double assist. Hey, I'll take it. Oh, looks like somebody's down. Do I save them? Do I save them? Get up, Holy. Alright, Holy is up. Get me my 50 points. Alright, so just in the comments, let me know what you think of this game. Do you guys like the Gears franchise? I am pretty new to it. I had the first one. I enjoyed the single player. That was awesome. Really couldn't get into the multiplayer at the time. I was brand new to the console. Never really played the third-person shooter, so it was just like a whole new world to me. I was like, I do not want. But this, I think I'm probably going to buy it. If you got this coming out in September, then you have Battlefield 3 in November. This could finally be the year that I have enough games to hold me over enough that I'm not tempted to go foolishly spend my money on Call of Duty yet again just to be let down and annoyed. But we'll see, I guess. It's definitely a pretty good time. If you guys like it, let me know. If you don't like it, also let me know. Tell me why. I'm probably going to keep playing this until the beta expires, and then comes LA Noire. Oh, I'm definitely getting that. Don't think I'm going to make any videos of it, though. That's just going to be like one of those personal pleasure type video games that you just buy to play and have fun with. with that, what else do we have? We have Brink. I'm kind of on the fence with Brink. I know. I've been talking about it for a while now, but I'm just weary of, like, there's so many neat things to that game, and there's so many, like, pieces to that puzzle. I'm skeptical on whether or not they can actually make them all work the way they would be intended to, but we'll see. Who am I kidding? I'm probably going to get Eleanor and Brink. It's just, you know me. But if I do get Brink, there's definitely videos coming of that. I still want to get back into Crisis again. We got the Battlefield stuff going on. D-Crew Colin has finally got his gaming PC, so expect some shenanigans on the D-Crew server with Colin in there now, and as he gets acquainted with PC setups and controls. Should make for a pretty good time overall. Alright, this game is winding down. I hope I didn't make too much of a fool of myself for being such a Gears noob. Lazy Boy did, without a doubt, carry the team, as you will see in the final score, but it was a good time. I definitely had a lot of downs in this game, so if downs equals good, I'm good there. Just gotta finish them off a little bit more. I like kicking them when they're down. Though I was told if you hold X or something, you do a special execution or something. I haven't really gotten to that part. Oh, and those dudes that run around with that Lancer with the knife on it. Holy fuck. Is that, like, fun to do or something? Because it seems like every other time I turn around, there's some guy running at me with a knife. It's like, oh my god, I only used my Lancer blade or something. Alright, so that was the game. 11, 18, 16, or whatever. 3 and 6 deaths or something like that. Lazy Boy led the pack. I will see you guys next time. Let me know what you think of this game. Take care.